live, if you're watching it live, obviously. From Thornbridge. This brand new in at Morrisons. It's Thornbridge Brewery. It's Riffle. This is a West Coast IPA, 7%, a collaboration with Burnt Mill Brewery. So I will read what it says on the can. I'll have to get the magnifying glass though because I can't read that. So, a riffle is a reach of stream where shallow, fast-moving water is broken by the presence of rocks and boulders. Riffles are found both near us here in Derbyshire, Thornbridge, and in Suffolk, near our friends at Burnt Mill Brewery. The beer itself is our collective take on a West Coast IPA with an exceptionally pale malt base and a careful combination of both classic and modern US hop varieties, giving a crisp, clean beer full of tropical and piney aromatics. Serve at 5 to 8 degrees centigrade. The hops are Chinook, Centennial, Talus, and Econaut. The look is pale. On the nose is grapefruit and pine. And on the taste is lemon and guava. And best served with grilled pork and pineapple skewers. Quite interesting that on the back. And good evening. So, apologies. It's funny because it says there's only one person in, but there's 3 people talking. How does that work out? Stupid bloody YouTube. And welcome back, Benjamin and Dave and Mr. Harpouse. Yeah, it's never easy, is it? Picking up these beers, one, money. We're not all made of money. Welcome back, Mr. Mercedes. Thought it was okay. Yeah, I do. I thought it was in the owed one of their monthly boxes. I do want to get their Thornbridge. This is. I do want to get their Necessary Evil, the new versions they brought out, because Necessary Evil, the original version, is just stunning. So it is pouring a light colour, to be fair. Nice Thornbridge glass. I do love this glass. Yeah, I'm glad I got 2 of them. I've got 2 somewhere, I don't know where. So it's a light, you won't call it gold. It's tough. Sometimes bloody colours are so tough to call. Plenty of carbonation going off. And where it's going past there is freaking my eyes out. You can see it going up and it's like this. Oh dear. Yeah, I'll keep watching that. Take my eyes in. You've already got cognac version started to sell out. Oh. Swarmy by Attic Brewery, 8.4%. Yes, it is, mate. That's a stunner. Attic makes some lovely beers, gotta say. So yeah, good head on it. The nose is a bit. You can tell there's a tropical nose on it, but there's like a dankness to it, the dank to the nose. Yeah, oof. If anything, it's got a bit of a pongy nose to it. Yeah. Sad to say, they're not coming back to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival this year, funnily enough. Hopefully they'll make it to the Robin Hood Beer Festival. Looking forward to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival this year. Should be an amazing. So many big breweries coming. And I keep trying to tap up other big breweries to come down. I keep prodding them, as you do. Wow, piney. First impressions, big piney taste to this. One of them beers you're drinking. Tropical on the nose, a little bit of dank. Liverpool Champions League match on the app on your phone. Why is it on tonight? They were lucky against Forest. Yeah. I still think that goal was offside, but there you go. Good evening, Mr. Jagman. How are we? And are we coming up to Nottingham Craft Beer Festival? You're in Kent. Our man, Mr. D. I mean, Mr. Kent Beer Reviews. Got it all spun around in your mouth and can't get the bloody words out. Benfica versus Liverpool, 8 p.m. Ooh. Don't watch a lot of football these days. Um, my interest in Nottingham Forest has elevated this season. We've had years where we've been absolutely piss poor, but this year we're playing like Premiership. We're playing like a Premiership team. We lose a goal and we're winning. And in previous years, we lose one goal. That's it. You might as well turn off the TV and go to bed. But this year, we don't know when we're beaten. And I mean, apart from Liverpool recently, we've only lost a couple of times the whole season. We are playing amazing. Well, since the new manager took over, just goes to show you, doesn't it? So yeah, it should be an amazing year. Beer festivals this year, they're all over, aren't they? Have you seen how many beer festivals there are in the UK? It's just absolutely bonkers. Already at 8.7. Wow, Bolton. That's impressive, isn't it? What's the projected, or what do you think it might, if it goes to its full potential? What will be the gravity? The ABV? Just out of curiosity, because I'm a nosy bleeder. So yeah, Thornbridge. I'm liking this. It's nice to have a piney West Coast IPA, really. Yeah, the nose doesn't impress me though. That I get the tropical on the nose, but there's that other element, and I'm not really keen on that other element. I'll be honest. Do look the taste though, it's bang on. It's just to show you sometimes aroma doesn't say everything. It's down to the taste. I suppose it's like me, someone walking up to me and thinking, "Can help me out," and then walking away. Oh, he's a nice person though. Yeah, no, it's not going that road. Proper good twang. Nottingham yeast. Nottingham yeast is good. Lincoln Green last year did 2 beers. Same beer, same ingredients, 2 different yeast. One was London and one was Nottingham. And the difference, just because of the yeast, was stunning. Um, yeah, it's amazing. The, the beers tasted totally different. You couldn't tell there were this. It was exactly the same hops and malt. It was only the yeast that was different. Just goes to show you, doesn't it? How one element can make something different. I mean, I drank earlier a coconut pale ale that didn't have Sabro in it. It had 2 hops. I can't remember the hops now. I reviewed it earlier, Harrison's Brewery, and stunning coconut beer. And it's like you normally assume coconut. No, it wasn't Talus either. No, no, it was 2 varieties. If you look at the Harrison's Brewery review from earlier, you'll see it. And when you read the hops, you'll be like, "How did bloody hell you get coconut from them hops?" No, it wasn't even that, mate. No, not Sriracha. No, can't remember what it was. I want them to. The nose isn't great, David. I'm not keen on the nose. I get the tropical, and then I get that awful whiff that comes with it. Yeah, hopefully, me doing his beer reviewing his beer, he might get in contact. He's got a massive YouTube following, that Harry at Harrison's. Yeah, 15,000. So his brewing is obviously well respected. When I went up, there was at least 14 different beers in that fridge. And so next time I go up, probably in 2 or 3 months' time, to go and see my brother when petrol prices come down. Yeah, because it's his birthday in July, so I might go up in July and pop over for a barbecue or something. And I'll go to that brew shed pub, buy everything that I've not already reviewed, and have a beer in there and all. Because it's a lovely little micro pub as well. I don't know where the brewery is, whether the brewery is based in the same premises, that I don't know. But yeah, they've got beer on cask, beer in cans. Good little place. Simcoe? If it is Simcoe, I'm not sure. I can't remember. You know, I've got, like I said, I've got a brain like a sieve. But if it, the two hops that were in it, I looked and I thought, I've had these hops in many, many beers, and I have not tasted. I've chucked the bloody can away, so I can't even tell you. If the can was here now, I'd reach over for the can and show you. And I can't look on my phone because my phone's in front of me. That's going to be alleviated soon with the phone, because I'm going to get a longer Ethernet cable. I'm going to get a 10-meter Ethernet cable and start using the Chromebook for reviews and stop using my phone so much. It's not warm, is it, mate? It's not warm at all. When it is warm, it's lovely. When it's cold, it's bloody freezing. And everything's coming in. Everything's start from a gardening point of view. The signs of spring are there to be seen. Things are greening up. It's coming along. I've got seeds coming along, seedlings coming along massively, and I've grown that much this year that I could open a nursery. I'm not joking. So many plants. There's going to be a stage where I've got too many plants for work, and I'm giving them away to friends and whatnot, simply because there's just too many to cope with. But it's all good, you know. So yeah, enjoying this. Not the nose. I like the pininess, but I don't like the nose. I don't know what that whiff is on the nose. Was that it? Columbus and Mosaic? I think that was it, Bolton. Yeah, but the coconuts are off the charts. It's proper bounty. The taste is like bounty. You just look, yeah, I thought it was that, yeah. The coconut he gets from that is stunning. I don't know if he puts coconut in. Does he put coconut in? He uses Uncle Roy's. So he might have put a bit of the old coconut essence in as well. Then that would explain, because with them hops, I've had them hops many times in beers and not come across that. But yeah, the bounty taste is just stunning. It's, you know, it's lovely. I won't put it as a top 10 beer. Be interesting to put it in an imperial stout. Yeah, the colour, the glasses, the colour's nice. The nose is a bit off-putting. I mean, it says you smell grapefruit on the nose. Well, yeah, there is a hint of grapefruit, but there's a whiff that comes along with it that I'm not really keen on. But saying that, the taste is bang on. Very piney. Not too piney, because there's levels of pine that you don't want. You know, you don't want it ridiculously piney. I've had Stone's go-to IPA in a can, and that was just ridiculous. That was. Yeah. Sweet cream coconut impy stout with lactose in. I do want to brew something this year for Christmas. So I want to brew it and try and leave it. Try not to drink it. Try. You know, these things, me trying and doing is totally, yeah, not to work point, thank God. Ah. So yeah, this weekend going down to Magpie Brewery. Got new shareholders that are bought into the business. They're going to be the active side of the business. And these two guys that are brought in are home brewers turned commercial brewery. And really exciting times for Magpie. And I get to go to the party. So yeah, bit of a piss up. Job's a good one. Got work next day. Hope I don't get too steaming. And should be good. Divide by many imperial stout 11.5. Oh, get in. Can't fault that. I'd love to see Verdant come to Nottingham for the craft beer festival. Might have to give them a couple of, if I do any of their beer reviews, I'll have to give them a poke and see if they, get in touch with Nottingham Craft Beer Festival to get in. I keep doing this to breweries, because the Craft Beer Festival in Nottingham is compact, but bloody good. You can go walk massive distances between breweries, but it gets a nice amount of people in. And certainly on the Friday night when I'm going down, it should be a really good night. Although I'm going down early, I'm starting at about 12 o'clock. So by 5 o'clock, I'll already be half cut. And then go in and see all my friends from different breweries. It is, mate, it is. We had a good time last year. Yeah, steaming the first night. Second night, I actually went home near enough sober. And yet I'd had loads to drink. It's funny, I owed Kent, Beer Reviews, Craig, Yoda. I'll call him the Yoda of craft beer festivals, because bloody hell, it is drinking of water and steady and being steady with his beers. He was, like me, he steadied himself and he came out of it really, really composed. I'm definitely off that day. So I'm off the 17th. I've got to start booking holidays in for when beer festivals happen. So one, that I know I'm off, and holidays for when we're going away as well, because we've got days booked away. And yeah, it should be a great busy year this year. Looking forward to it. We're hitting it on all aspects, both beer festivals to theme parks to um, just getting away, and yeah, it should be good. So make sure I've drank the rest of this. Don't leave any in the can. Yeah, I've not seen Darren. He comments on my. He added me as a friend on Facebook, and he comments on that a lot. And I'm sure he said he was coming down to last year's Robin Hood Beer Festival, although he uses predictive text, so you never really know what he's saying. And yeah, it does make me chuckle with some of the stuff he posts. You never know if that's what he means or what he don't mean. Oh. What you can say about this beer is definitely got a good twang to it. You can't fault the twang. Now I'm getting used to the pine. It's not so bad. At first, it was like, whoa, that's a bit piney. Now, getting used to it, it's not hitting as hard as it did. I do at some stage this year want to get over to Thornbridge Brewery, but to do the tap room. But again, now I want to get a night where we can do a stopover, take the wife up, and go to the tap room and stop over in Bakewell, and do a few pubs there, get a bed and breakfast, and come back the next morning fully refreshed. I might do that. I might, money permitting, book a night up there, get a cheap bed and breakfast, as long as there's a nice breakfast in the morning and there's not people fighting each other in other rooms. I'm all good. Can't be done with going anywhere where there's someone scrapping or getting too pissy arsed. I'm not into that sort of thing. Can't be done with it. Never look for trouble. Don't want it. Too old for it anyway. God, can't be bothered. Yeah. Have a beer. Have a laugh. Fall asleep. Best way. Yeah. Or walk home defeated. The bear's beating you. Yeah, walk off. Yeah. Never start trouble. Not worth it anyway. So yeah, enjoying this. Let me just make sure I've not missed any comments, because there we go. Yeah, so another addition to Morrisons. Good to see Thornbridge back in Morrisons with a craft beer. Good evening, Taz. How are you, mate? Yeah, good to see them back in Morrisons with a craft beer. Would love to see some of their big beers. The Necessary Evil make it, but I can't ever see that sort of thing coming to Morrisons. You know, it's always going to be, the sort of beer that's bottle shop only. Burnt Mill Bakery, don't know a lot about them. I'm not sure if they're Kent Beer Reviews country part of the world. I've got to be honest, I have no idea where Suffolk is. I know it's down south, but that's about as much as I know. Yeah, which isn't much. Yeah, yeah. And yeah, it is what it is, isn't it? Hey? Don't profess to know everything, and it's the best way sometimes. You know, it's like taking a notice of the news these days. You know, it's depressing. You're watching the news, and you know, I'm sure at some stage it'll all come round on some red wine. Yeah, bless you. What variety? Homebrew or proper wine? Shop wine, basically. Commercial breweries. I've only got a little bit of red wine left. Is it Ipswich? Ah, right, yeah. St. Peter's part of the world, then. St. Peter's Brewery, that is. Oh, I'm not sure, mate. It's, yeah, I know where Nottingham is. Some old homebrew. Hey, they're the best. I'm very, very tempted to do the Butler's ginger wine again. Elderberry. Ooh. Butler's ginger wine, you get 18% if it brews to its full potential. 18% ginger wine, and it's bloody amazing. The fire it's got. And I think I'd even go and do an extra ginger brew just to bump the fire up. Ah, right, yeah. Ooh. So next time I'm down that end of the woods, I'll have to see if Mr. Jacob is nearby and his family and go over. Because Pleasurewood Hills is down there, and we do love our theme parks. Is at Lowestoft, Pleasurewood Hills is. So it's not far away from all that neck of the woods. It's still a 3.5 hour drive from Nottingham, mind you, so it's a good trek. But hopefully this year, if not this year, certainly next year after my wedding vows. So, got to quickly end this because I'm running out of time. Yeah, 7%. Definitely get the ABV on this. I'm feeling the ABV. The nose, you definitely get a bit of grapefruit on the nose. I don't know what that other smell is. I'm not keen on the other smell, but a piney on the taste that turns quite nice in the end. Definitely got a good twang to it. Good carbonation, still retaining its head. For me, a 4.1 out of 5. Would I drink it again? No, it's not a beer I'd go to again. But then again, not many beers I do go to again. You know, it's just one of those things with beers these days. So this is Riffles from Thornbridge and Burnt Mill Brewery. So yeah, it was okay, but not one I'd want again. Better go up the house. Yeah, I know. I've been down the shed nearly 40 minutes. So I'm in Bollocking Street, so 2 months longer. Thank you all for joining in, and back again tomorrow night at 7:30. Yeah, because I'm at home early tomorrow night. Thursday I'm on 11 probably 12-hour shift on Thursday, so God knows what time I'm getting home, and yeah, it's going to be a long day. Thank you all for joining in. See you soon.